Well, coming up on this week's show, we take you out and about the different businesses around the Columbus area, and we stop by the Beauty Box. This is an all-organic salon. It's amazing the products that you're going to find there. And on top of all that, we stop by Cousins Army Navy, where, of course, there's always something great there to find. It's always an adventure. Renee, what did you find?
We visited many of your local favorites in town. One of them, a great little spot in Canal Winchester. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we're taking you out and about Columbus.
It's a great time to send out appreciation gifts, and there's nothing better than these snack packs from Tropical Nut and Fruit. We talked to Alicia Bruno. She told us about some of the things that people are using these for today. Well, Alicia, good to have you and Tropical Nut and Fruit back on the show.
I'm glad that you guys are back, Mike.
You know, I couldn't help but notice that you have these thank you boxes, and I know you guys do a lot of things for appreciation things. So tell us a little bit about some of the ideas that's come up.
Well, I'll tell you, it's really a perfect time to do this. So I had a principal approach me, and he ended up ordering 90 of these little bags to show appreciation to his teachers. And I started thinking, you know, not just for like teachers, you know, students, but I mean, we have all the essential workers out there, firemen, police officers. I mean, what better way to just drop off a little $3 or $4 gift? We'll even match the bows. Like, say, if you're a school, another great idea for fundraisers is for the school, like cheerleaders, whatever, to sell these, and we can match the ribbons to whatever school mascot you have. And then also too, with all the COVID related things going on, everybody's really funny about buying prepackaged and having it ready to go. And as I was telling you earlier off camera, you know, we have so many choices, so you can kind of pick and choose the snacks. They're already packed, they're ready to go, and you can usually get probably 3 snacks in a bag with a bow for somewhere between $3 and $4. You call the orders in advance, you pick your snacks, we pack them, and then you pick them up, and people love it.
We'll give us some contact information where we can find you. I know you're very easy to find out here, and when your hours are.
Well, we're right off of 270 at 3150 Urban Crest Industrial Road, and right literally just come off 270, pull in the hair. We're Monday through Friday 9 to 6 and Saturday 9 to 3.
So you get off at work at 5, you come by, pick up some snacks, jump back on the freeway, right?
Yeah, or swing over on a Saturday morning when you're not running your errands. Come on in. We'd love to have you.
Well, we stopped by the Beauty Box Salon, and we found something very unique here. They use all organic products. Anna Marie told us more. Well, Anna Marie, thanks so much for having us to the Beauty Box Salon.
Thank you so much for coming.
So tell us what makes your salon so unique.
So we are the only full-service organic salon in Columbus and the surrounding areas. Full service meaning we do everything from hair, skin, and nails, sugar waxing, and we use all organic products from start to finish.
So what is the advantage of that for the consumer?
The advantage is your skin is your largest organ, and it absorbs 100% of everything that you put onto it. All of our beauty products, from hair color, lotion, skincare, are all laden with lots and lots of chemicals and toxins, and our products don't have any of those things in them.
Talk about some of the services that you perform here.
Yes, so we do all hair color services. We can cover gray. We can do all blonding services. Our hair color is ammonia free, and again, it has it's the greenest produced professional line down to their packaging, everything. So.
Do you produce any of the products here?
Yes, we do. I make my own sugar scrub that's very popular right here. I do a hand sanitizer, and we're moving into a few new products. We're actually getting ready to add in a commercial kitchen into the space so that I can produce more products.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find a Beauty Box Salon.
So we are Beauty Box Organic Salon and Spa. You can find us at www.beautyboxcolumbus.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, 614-230-2124. You can do booking online. or you can call the salon and schedule.
Sounds great. Well, thanks so much for being on the show with great information.
All right, thank you.
Well, we stopped by UTs Farm Market, and Greg was telling us that with the heat and the rain that we've had, the crops are just off the hook this year with wonderful watermelon, apples. There's a whole lot going on here at UTs Farm Market. Well, Greg, good to be back at UTs Market.
Hi, Mike. Good to have you here.
You know, I couldn't help but notice, man, these apples behind us look absolutely great. Are they coming into season?
Oh, they are. We're right there. Hard to believe. We're heading into the end of August. You know, we kind of transition all summer, and we're into apples now. Gala, Honeycrisp, Ginger Gold is a good early apple. But of course, Honeycrisp is the favorite, and we'll have those for a couple months now.
No question. Well, I can't help but notice the corn, and I love the sweet corn out here.
Yeah, we're still in season, but we're starting to wind down. We'll pick corn for probably another month. Flavor right now is just awesome with this rain and heat. Makes for great sweet corn. Best flavor of the year right now.
So how are the crops doing considering the weather that we've had?
Well, right now our grain crops look awesome. Probably the best crop we're looking at going into fall in probably a decade. We've been getting great rains, and the heat, everything is just falling together perfectly right now. This heat, just like everything else, makes for great sweet watermelon. Of course, we'll have those going into Labor Day.
You're doing some hiring out here, right?
Yeah, we definitely are. We hire a lot of college kids, a lot of high school kids. We'll work around your schedule. We have quite a few college kids that are staying at home or they're going to Ohio State. We work around that schedule. Of course, we always need Saturday help. So it works out great. We're paying competitive wages, and we'd love to have some more people on board here. You can send us an email at UTs Farm Market or give us a call. We're 873-3815. We'll be glad to talk to you.
Well, sounds great. Well, give us your hours and where people can find you to come out and enjoy some of these great apples, corn, all the stuff you have.
We're open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. We're just south of Plain City on Commerce Huff Road. And looking ahead, we're closed Labor Day.
Okay. Greg, good seeing you.
Thanks, Mike.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588. Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
A great little place to gather in the heart of Canal Winchester is the Canal Wigwam. All the locals love it here. Terry told us a little bit about their history and why it's so popular. Well, Terry, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out to the Canal Wigwam.
Thanks, Renee. Thanks for coming.
I understand you've only owned this place for a while, and you opened during the right before the pandemic, or during the pandemic. What would make you do that?
Well, I worked in construction, and I worked from home, and I hated being at home. So I would come in here and sit in the back booth and work from here from my laptop. When Mark told me he was selling it, I was devastated, wondering if I could still sit here or not. When he told me he couldn't sell me with the building, I decided I would just buy it.
That is a great story. Now, it's packed in here, and I'm assuming it's always packed in here because it's called the Gathering Place. Why is it called the Gathering Place?
Well, that name was given to it some time ago, but it is kind of the place for downtown Canal Winchester. In the morning, we have a big table in the back, and different farmers come in for breakfast, sit for coffee. Sometimes they sit for an hour, sometimes it's 3 hours. This is just a nice place for people to come and spend time together and join. Breakfast is our specialty, but during lunch we have specials every day. Homemade from the back, meatloaf, chicken and noodles, pork loin, nice big home hearty meals that kind of remind you of mom. We have all you can eat walleye on Fridays, which bring in quite a few people. And on the weekends we do breakfast specials such as like a breakfast burrito, chip beef over toast. We have really great sausage gravy from what they tell me. So
how do we find out more information about the Canal Wigwam, the Gathering Place?
The Gathering Place. You can definitely go online to canalwigwam.com. You're welcome to call in orders 837-0202. or just come on down to Canal Winchester.
If you're looking for a safe, responsible program for your kids after school, we certainly found it. It's called Delaware's Best Kids Summer Camp and After School Program. And boy, the activities are just amazing. We had an opportunity to talk to Amy Williams, and she told us more. Well, Amy, good to have you and Delaware's Best Kids Summer Camp and After School Program on the show.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a little bit about the programs and services you offer.
Absolutely. We have an awesome after-school program. We serve grades K through 5. We pick them up from school and do different activities until their parents pick them up about 6 o'clock. And it's just a blast. It's really great. We get to change lives every single day.
So, Amy, what are the specific activities the kids do?
Absolutely. So we have a sports-based program. So we're doing dance, martial arts, tumbling. We also have snack time and homework time. And then on Fridays, we call it Fun Friday, and we do something extra special like an obstacle course or Nerf battle or something really cool.
What kind of reaction do you get from the kids that are actually participating in the program?
They love it. They love having a place that they can come after school and kind of unwind, have a blast with their friends, and know that they're in a safe environment with some awesome coaches that are on their side.
You had said you actually provide transportation, and I thought that was kind of cool. Tell our viewers a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we know there's a lot of working parents in the Delaware area, and we want to serve them at the highest level. So we actually pick up our kids from school and then transport them back here.
Well, give us some contact information where parents can learn more and get the kids enrolled in this.
Absolutely. So our website is delawareafterschool.com. And then our phone number is 740-417-5171. You can also check us out on Facebook and get some really cool content. It's Delaware's Best After School and Summer Camp on Facebook. I really love that because you can check out all the pictures and videos that we've uploaded over the years.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, Amy, thanks so much for being on the show. Great program.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Well, you know what we always say about Cousins Army Navy? It is fun just to come in here and look around and see what's new. And we stopped by, caught up with J.D. Richardson, and found out that he has some pretty cool jackets going on as we head into the fall season. Well, J.D., good to have you and Cousins Army Navy back on the show.
Great to be here.
So I want to talk a little bit about this jacket that you have on here. This is pretty unique. Tell our viewers a little bit about this.
Well, it's something our leather outfitters sent us the last time we got a batch of leather, and it's Kevlar. So it's designed to protect bikers against road rash.
Yeah. And if our viewers don't know what Kevlar is, it's actually what police wear for bulletproof.
Right.
Bulletproof material
Right.
that bulletproofs them, but that's not the intent of this jacket, right?
No, it's not heavy enough for that. Even though it's Kevlar, it's not designed to stop anything. It's to stop the road rash if you have to lay your bike over.
Yeah. And that is pretty unique. And one of the things I thought was cool about this is it actually has pads where your elbows are, so that if you are going down on a motorcycle, at least you're protected, right?
Got a little bit of impact protection as well as the skid mark protection. Yeah.
Well, I got this unique jacket. I'll tell our viewers about this.
Well, that's one of our aviator styles that just came in. We also have, this is a ladies version of the traditional motorcycle jacket. So you have your traditional lapels and zipper, but there's no belt. Oh. And there's a little more room up top. And it really flatters the women's physique.
All right. Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here on High Street.
We're at 2469 North High, just south of Hudson, north of Lane. We're at cousinsarmynavy.com, and you can call us at 614-291-2000.
Yes, JD, good seeing you again.
Great seeing you.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588. Well, we stopped by the Reserve at Wisdomway, and you talk about some beautiful patio homes and condos that are just amazing, and the quality is unbelievable. So we had an opportunity to talk to Carol Reeves and learn more about these wonderful homes. Tell us a little bit about these properties, and I know this is all new builds, right?
It is, it is. We are building 13 units here. These 13 custom homes, they are going quite quickly.
I know that traditionally, you get into condos and a lot of people feel like they might be cooped up. You don't have that feeling with these, do you?
I agree, I agree. I think the difference is when the builder decided to build a patio home condo concept, he wanted it also to feel like just like any other home out there, not feel like the quote-unquote condo.
Now, who is your target audience with these homes?
I would say right now we're not really targeting, but the average buyer in here seems to be the young senior, 45 and older. I think when they come in here, the first thing that they hear and love is that they will be meeting with the builder. They will be designing the home around their needs. What they love about their home now, they bring it to us, the builder meets with them, designs the home, adds the extra features and the upgrades that we can give them, and they end up with a one-of-a-kind home that they will love forever.
Tell us a little bit about the builder.
Paul Cugini Kaposha Builders has been around for over 30 years in Columbus, typically builds 700 and above. So when he approached coming in here and building these, we were very excited because this price range is very difficult to stay in and get the quality he deserves.
Well, Carol, tell us where you're located and some contact information so we can come out and check out these beautiful patio and condos.
Great. We are off Central College, just east of Harlem, and we could be contacted by my cell phone, which is 614-419-1042, and or you can go to the reserve@wisdomway.com and make an appointment or email me through there.
Well, you know, we're now moving into fall, and of course, there's some things that you need to know about your garden and about your grass before you move into fall. And the man that can help us out is Ty Woods with Year-Round Landscaping. Ty, welcome back to the show.
It's always a pleasure, Mike.
Well, as we said in the beginning of this, we're moving into fall. I hate to think about it. So what should people be thinking about in terms of their garden? You've always said to me, this is a great time to get ready for next year.
Yeah, you might think that the summer is over and it's time to wind down, although that's the last thing you should be doing, because what you do now will determine the kind of garden or yard that you have next spring. So you should get started with cleaning things up, cutting back perennials.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you, this is one of your patios that you've done. Is this a good time to do a patio at the end of the season?
Yes, it is. Yeah, you can get your outdoor living space expanded, and it's really enjoyable in the fall when it's not so hot.
But now you did the actual brick work along this garden, correct?
Yes, the brickwork, the patio, everything out here with the stone. And this patio is maybe 7 to 10 years old, and you can see how long it'll last. And that stone edging, that'll be here for years to come as well. They won't have to keep doing that over every year.
Yeah, when we were walking around looking at it, I said, well, that's some beautiful work. You and your guys did a great job on that. Well, give us some contact information, Ty, where we can learn more and get those services underhand.
Well, if you want to learn more, go to our website at www.landscaping365.com. Once you're ready to move things forward, you can use the website to schedule an estimate, or you can give us a call at 614-260-8774.
And you'll take care of it. Ty, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588.
If you've been involved in an accident and your insurance company wants you to take the pictures and you're struggling with that, Columbus Collision Center can help you. Ashley told us more about how they can help take care of you from start to finish. Well, Ashley, welcome back to Out and About Columbus, and it's great to be back here at Columbus Collision Center. You know, I've been hearing this stuff about virtual photo estimates. Tell us what exactly that is for people.
Okay, so in around 2016 to 2018, there was a real surge of a lot of the insurance companies creating apps on their phones and creating email prompts that they would have customers do their photos and do emails and send in pictures to create estimates for them. It saved a lot of money, saved a lot of time. We really saw it die off in about 2019, but with the resurgence of COVID, they took a lot of their adjusters out of the field, and now we've seen a resurgence of the photo and virtual estimating.
That seems kind of like a difficult thing to do as a consumer because you don't really know what to take pictures of or how to do it. Can you help with something like that?
Yes, absolutely, and we really want to. We want to take it over for the customer, and this is kind of where that one-stop shop thing comes into play that I always talk about. We like for the customers to come in and we'll actually help you use the app or help you upload the photos to the email.
How do we find out more about Columbus Collision Center?
Well, we're located at 2757 South High Street in Columbus, or you can always call us, set up an estimate, or just drive in. You can always stop in for your estimate, but you can always call us at 614-350-8251.
Wonderful information, Ashley. Thank you so much for coming on again and sharing it with us.
Thanks for coming out.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, you know, with Rooter Works' commitment to customer service, these are the folks you want to call, whether it's plumbing, heating and ventilation, or electrical, and some new additions that they have on their business. We talked to Alex and learn more. Well, Alex, good to have you and Rooter Works back on the show.
Hey, thanks for coming back again. We appreciate it.
So since the last time we were here, I understand some big things happening around here.
Yeah, there's definitely been some big changes. We actually ended up opening an electrical services division, My Electric Works, which is now offering full electrical services to everybody in Central Ohio and surrounding areas. And we also purchased a very long-standing heating and cooling company out of Marysville called Bunseled Heating and Cooling.
You know, Alex, we're moving in towards this cold weather. And there are things that homeowners should really be looking out for, correct?
Yep, absolutely. Right now, with the cold weather that's getting ready to hit, the one thing we always want homeowners to think of is making sure those garden hoses are disconnected on the outside of the home, because that can cause some water insurance claims that we do not want in people's houses by any means.
What are some service areas that Rooter Works is looking at?
So we just want to make sure that people are paying attention to their sump pumps, you know, their drainage and everything before the winter hits, because all that snow, when it does come to melt in the spring, we want to make sure that that water that's hitting around the outside of the home is actually getting to the sump pumps. Some pumps are pumping up and out, and the cold water, through, the actual drainage line or the water lines through the actual city water mains that come into your home, they're going to make the water heaters work a little bit harder as well. So we want to be sure that we're making sure that water heaters, if they're up for replacement, water heaters are at that 8 to 13 years of age, definitely need to start thinking about doing a preventative maintenance check on that and making sure that you get the water heater replaced.
Yeah, well, I know you guys are the guys that can take care of it. So give us some contact information where people can find you, get a hold of you, and get some things scheduled up.
Yep. Give us a call at 614-ROOTER1. That's 614-766-8371 or www.therooterworks.com.
Fantastic, Alex. Good seeing you again. We'll see you next month. See what other tips you have for us. Thank you.
Bill Schmidt of Brothers Roofing and Construction explains why Brothers never cuts corners.
Absolutely no shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. We want it to be correct.
I own a number of rental properties, so I wanted to hire a top-notch company.
Brothers Roofing and Construction, 614-436-5588.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit onacolumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.
Do you have those musty odors in your home and you wonder where that smell may be coming from? Well, it may be because you have some standing water or some mold growing there, and we're working with a company that can take care of that mold remediation. We talked to Mark from Stay Dry Waterproofing, and he told us more. Well, Mark, good to have Stay Dry Waterproofing back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know, one of the things I keep hearing about is standing water in yards causing problems with the basement. What is that exactly? What causes that?
Yeah, it's not something to be ignored, really. Over time, it does cause a lot of pressure on the foundation. So if you have a lot of standing water in the yard, you definitely want to have addressed.
One of the things that I've wondered about is, what are some signs that I'm starting to have that problem?
Yeah, some signs you'll see, you'll have usually odors is where it starts, dampness, moisture, discoloration on the walls in the basement or the crawl space. Crawl space is one of those areas out of sight, out of mind. It's easily to be ignored, especially if you don't monitor that area, but odors is always a big one. Mold builds up really quickly in crawl spaces. Us being the only waterproofing company who is allowed and to remediate mold, we usually do it for free. So saves our customers $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 sometimes. So.
What was the process for you to be able to do that? Be the only company that can do mold remediation?
Certifications. It's very time consuming. A lot of our companies don't dab into that.
What does mold remediation consist of? What do you actually have to do?
We do it to the standards of the EPA. So there's a containment to prevent cross-contamination. There's a chemical treatment, a removal process. There is air quality testing that we do to kind of make sure that everything's where it needs to be.
Now, does that mean the smell that I'm getting, that odor, will go away once you've completed your work?
Yeah, once the main thing is safe. Making it safe. So once it's safe, once it's been remediated to the standards of the EPA, odors will go away as well. So.
Well, Mark, give us some contact information where we can find Stay Dry waterproofing.
StayDryOhio.com, 614-339-3434.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. We stopped by Slim & Go Mobile Spa at Eastland Mall to learn about their business. And you know what? You can actually lose some pounds pretty quick. We're going to tell you how in this segment. Would you good to have you and Slim & Go Mobile Spa on the show?
Yes, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the business.
So I am the inventor of the non-surgical fat transfer. I own the first mobile body sculpting spa here in Columbus.
And what does that mean when you talk about sculpturing someone's body?
So I'm able to basically get your body together without surgery. You don't have to go up under the knife. It's all spa treatment, so it's safe and effective.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this non-surgical procedure. You say you can transfer weight around. What does that mean?
Basically, I can break down your fat cells and move them to a different direction. So I call it a redirection instead of just a fat transfer. And I just say it because it's common. You know, everybody know about fat transfer. They don't know about redirection. So I just redirect your fat cells so it can grow naturally the same way if you did get surgery.
So kind of give me an idea. What's the response from people after they have the procedure? What did they say?
Oh, they're very excited because they lose inches the same day versus you waiting months and, you're going to the gym, you're not losing that weight that you want to lose. And it's just like a jump start to your weight loss.
Well, I noticed that you have some local vendors. Tell us about them.
Yes, we have a few vendors that's selling candles, body facials, wraps, and she sells lashes and stuff over there. So right now we are doing marketing and mimosas. So next September 11th, we're having another event for marketing and mimosas, and hopefully we see you again.
And where can we find you at for that?
Right here in Eastland Mall.
So give us some contact information where we can learn more either about becoming an esthetician or losing a few pounds.
You can reach me at slimandgomobilespa.com and on Facebook, Slim and Go Mobile Spa Center, and on Instagram at Slim and Go, just how it's spelled.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show. Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. It's time to get out and enjoy the weather. We will show you the best places to visit this season, whether it's food, history, or just great family fun. We take you there.